2025 is around the corner, and you must have the right paint color when selling your home, or it's going to sit on the market and sit on the market and sit on the market. I think it's one of the most critical aspects of selling your home. So I have a new paint color. News is out. I'm getting away from my old color, Revere Pewter, because I think painting your home before listing can make a really huge difference in how quickly it sells and the price you get. In fact, a fresh coat of the right color paint can deliver a return on your investment 4 to 5 times the cost if you didn't do any painting at all, leaving your old and drabby walls. Halfway through the video, I'm going to divulge 2 colors I'll be using to sell our listings and why warm, inviting tones are taking over the real estate market. But let's first talk about colors or trending colors for living in your home. Because if you're not planning on selling anytime soon, you might be tempted to go trendy. That's fine. Like bold colors, all different colors, maybe an accent wall here or there that suit your personal style. Now, popular choices, I believe, are the deep greens and navy blues. And I read about the rich terracotta shades. Now, they might look stunning and make your space feel unique, but they will tend to do is they fall out of favor quickly. And what looks great today might be dated in 5 years when it's time to sell. So that's a personal choice. For example, deep greens like forest or emerald green, really a luxurious, moody type. And the navy blues are more classic, sophisticated look. And then you have that rich terracotta shade. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you've seen it before. Here's a picture of it. It kind of evokes warmth and earthiness. I think perfect for creating cozy, inviting spaces. However, like I said, bold and eye-catching as these colors might be, they're highly trend-driven, okay? And home design trends can shift dramatically in just a few years, leaving this popular colors that you have on your house outdated, feeling outdated to people. And when it comes time to sell, buyers like today, they always gravitate towards the natural and neutral palettes. It basically allows them to imagine their own decor and furnishings in your home. Believe it or not, they can't see past it, and it limits the buyer's ability to see your home's potential and could lead to a longer time on the market or lower offers. That's why if you're going to opt for a more timeless, versatile color scheme, it can save you from having to repaint down the road and still have your home stylish color in the meantime. There's plenty of neutrals that can do that for you. And that's why when I wrote my book, Model Home Mindset, I thought of painting, because when I walked into my father's home at 5 years old, sample homes, I would show people around. It was always painted a really nice neutral color that felt warm and inviting, and it was painted that same color throughout the whole home. So that's kind of what I always think of getting your home back to be a model home, because everyone loves buying new construction. So think about that. So a lot of people ask me, why should I paint before selling? So I think it's really important. First impressions matter. That's the main reason for me. And as a buyer walks through the home, they're going to form an opinion about your home within seconds. You haven't taken care of your home because of the drabby walls, and I have to paint the house. I can't live here. And it's going to cost me thousands of dollars. So a fresh coat of paint, it not only makes your home look well maintained, it also creates this blank canvas. And like I said earlier, buyers can envision their furniture in your home. It's move-in ready, and they consistently sell faster. Why do I sell all my listings faster and for more money? Paint. Of course, my negotiating skills as well, but paint is very important. And the young buyers today, they want your home to have minimal effort when they move in. And they're really willing to pay a premium for turnkey properties. Why do you think those investor homes that are painted and everything looks great inside sell for so much more money? So if you skip painting, you're leaving thousands of dollars on the table. So, for example, if you list a home with outdated colors or scuffed walls, buyers will walk through the house and they'll deduct the cost of painting and then some. So they'll walk through and they'll say, oh, I haven't taken care of the home, it needs thousands of dollars, and it's already priced too high, forget about it. And then the home doesn't sell. So if you paint, that same house that's painted will sell for thousands of dollars more. So if you spend, say, $5,000 or $10,000 painting, you can get offers $30,000 to $50,000 more for your home compared to doing nothing. When you do nothing, it's down here. And you do something, it's up here. The big swing. It's one of the most cost-effective upgrades you can make. Beyond just financials of it all, it sends a really clear message that, like I said, that your home has been cared for. And it's a real easy way for the space to be modernized by the buyer, and also to make it stand out against other listings. I think there's a little sense of reassurance and an excitement where they can imagine themselves living in your home without having to tackle this big to-do list. It just sets the tone for the rest of the home's presentation. and can make other staging efforts even more impactful, like new handles, new fixtures, new lights, things like that. So what's the trend for 2025? Well, warm and inviting colors are in, and gray is officially out. Neutral tones with warm undertones that I think create a more cozy and welcoming atmosphere. I think it welcomes it all in, and that's what people are working for. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I need your help, as I'm going to tell you my pick for 2025. I got two, one I really like, and here it is. But I know I'll have some people who don't agree. But remember, we're planning to sell the home and painting to sell, not to live in. So my go-to paint color for taking fabulous pictures of the entire interior of a home for 2025 is Benjamin Moore's Baby Fawn. Here it is, guys. It's a soft, warm grayish that is incredibly versatile. It has beige undertones that add warmth, and while the subtle grayish quality keeps it modern and balanced. I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a perfect choice for creating a neutral, inviting space. There's so many different colors, I just really gravitated to that one. I think it'll appeal to the widest range of buyers out there. I think it's delicious. And one of my friends painted her house that way. Here's a couple pictures of that. And she's a really designer type person. She's really good at all that stuff. And she said, this is what I did for my house, and I really liked it. So I'm going to go with this color this year. So why do I think it's the color, and why does it work so well? I think it complements both warm and cool accent colors. I think it's light enough to brighten small spaces, but has enough depth to add character. It pairs beautifully with white trims. You know, I like my white trims, like Benjamin Moore's Chantilly lace or Simply White, as well as darker accents like wrought iron for a modern edge. So Baby Fawn is my 2025 pick. So why? That color is just an excellent whole house option because it creates a really good cohesive flow from room to room. And you talk about that again in my model home mindset. For sample homes, you want to have that flow from room to room. It has neutral undertones. It allows other design elements like furniture and artwork to work with it and to make it shine. It's just an ideal backdrop for staging. So people ask me, I know they're going to ask me, why, Diane, are you getting away from Revere Pewter, and how does this compare to that color? So I've mentioned Revere Pewter in a previous video. Well, it's still a fantastic grayish. Some people found its green undertones a little challenging to work with. Okay, I agree with that. There's a lot of different colors when it depends on the lighting and things like that. So lighting does affect, and how much sun you're going to get does affect this paint colors that we're going to use. Baby Fawn, though, on the other hand, leans more beige and feels warmer overall. It just makes a better fit for today's trends. And Revere Pewter is slightly darker and can feel cooler in certain lighting conditions, so it's different there. Now, if you love Revere Pewter but want something more universal appealing, I think Baby Fawn is the way to go for you. Now, while Baby Fawn is my favorite, Sherwin-Williams Accessible Beige is another fantastic option. Here's what it looks like. It has soft and gray undertones. It makes it a Goldilocks color, not too beige, not too gray. It has an LRV of 58. It reflects enough light to keep spaces feeling open and airy without being too bright. And Accessible Beige also pairs beautifully with white trim. Like you can get the Sherwin-Williams Pure White, or they have the Alabaster. It also has rich accents like Sherwin-Williams Urbane Browns, or the Iron Ore can be a nice contrast. And also the wood tones, enhancing the natural beauty of the hardwood floors. It's very good. And the furniture, it accents those as well. I think this color leans slightly warmer than Baby Fawn, has a subtle gray undertone, and it does make it incredibly versatile as well. And Accessible Beige adapts beautifully to different lighting conditions. I really like that because you never know if it's day or night we're going to be showing a house. It kind of makes it a chameleon color that works in nearly any space. And it's perfect for living rooms and bedrooms where you want that cozy, inviting feeling. But I like it painted all throughout the house. And when you have an open concept spaces, it also provides a nice backdrop and it's real consistent. But painting the interior, you can't stop there. I've been doing things really cool lately and painting front doors and shutters, because you can't forget about the exterior. People, that's their first impression. The color of your front door and shutters can significantly impact curb appeal. And your pictures, it's the first picture they see is the outside of your home. So a fresh coat of paint on these things, these shutters and the doors, it signals to buyers that the home is well cared for. They saw it online, they like it, and now they get there and you don't have shutters that are all chipping and old color and faded and dirty and dusty. Now, one of my favorite exterior paint colors is Iron Mountain by Benjamin Moore. This is a deep, kind of moody charcoal. It adds real sophistication and pairs great and real beautifully with both brick and siding. And I'm going to show you this picture on stucco. So here's a before picture of this house. It's a recent project where Iron Mountain is transforming this curb appeal of this listing. Check out the old picture. It's red, everything. And now with the Iron Mountain painting on these shutters and these doors, check, oh my God, what a difference. Do you love it? Because you have to do the front door too. You really need to have your front door have a nice warm color, especially when that's the first thing that people are going to see. And you have to have the power wash, no cobwebs, and change out your exterior lighting, the stoop there and the walkway. I mean, there's things you can do other than just painting, but it's really important to do these painting on the outside as well. So what colors should you avoid? Well, if you're preparing your home for sale, you don't want to paint it white and have white trim. Now, while it may be hot in California, it's not in Philadelphia and the burbs, and not for most of the country. Remember, we're trying to sell a house, not living in it. So white walls and white trim might sound great, clean and modern. It's sterile in my mind and cold, especially for pictures, and when you're in the house, it just doesn't feel good because buyers want warmth, they want personality, not a blank slate that feels clinical. So, stick to neutrals like my baby fawn or accessible beige to create your inviting atmosphere for buyers. So if you're preparing to sell your home, choosing the right paint color is one of the smartest investments you can make. And for 2025, warm neutrals like Benjamin Moore's Baby Fawn and Sherwin-Williams Accessible Beige are my top picks for creating a welcoming, move-in ready space. Okay? So if you need help in choosing a color for your home, just send me some photos. I'll provide you some personalized recommendations. And if you're local, I can even visit your house for a 30-minute room-by-room review and get me in there at least a year before so we can get your home painted, get a great price for you. And if you live outside of our area, give me a call. I'll find an agent right for you. And check out this video at the end screen where there's other staging tips you can do for your home that complement the painting. Happy painting!